Ladies and gentlemen, what comes to mind when you hear the word vulnerability? Weakness? Fear? Exposure? We have been conditioned to believe that showing our struggles, emotions, and imperfections make us weak. But today, I want to challenge that belief because the truth is, vulnerability is not weakness, it's strength. The ability to be open, honest, and authentic in a world that often encourages us to hide behind a mask takes immense courage. And in that courage, we find connection, growth, and true power. Vulnerability is the key to authentic strength. Many people think strength is about always having it together, never showing pain, and never admitting struggle. But real strength is the ability to say, I need help. It's the courage to show up as you are without fear of judgment. Example: Brené Brown, a researcher on vulnerability, found that the most successful, fulfilled people were those who embraced their vulnerability. They didn't see it as a flaw, but as a foundation of courage and authenticity. Key lesson: true strength is not about pretending to be invincible. It's about being real even when it's uncomfortable. Vulnerability creates connection. Think about the people you admire most. Are they the ones who act perfect all the time? Or are they the ones who share the struggles, who are honest about their journey, and who make you feel like you are not alone? When we hide our true selves, we build walls. But when we embrace vulnerability, we build bridges. Example: Oprah Winfrey has openly shared her struggles with childhood trauma, rejection, and self doubt. Instead of hiding her pain, she used it to connect with millions of people and inspire them. Action step: start sharing your truth. Whether it's opening up to a friend, writing your thoughts down, or speaking up about something important, let yourself be seen. Vulnerability is the gateway to growth. If you never step outside your comfort zone, you will never grow. And stepping outside your comfort zone requires vulnerability, the willingness to risk failure, rejection, or criticism. Example: Michael Jordan missed over 9,000 shots in his career and lost nearly 300 games. But instead of letting failure define him, he embraced it. His vulnerability in failure made him stronger, more determined, and ultimately one of the greatest athletes of all time. Key lesson: if you are not willing to be vulnerable, you're not willing to grow. Action step: take a risk today, apply for that job, share your ideas, speak up, be bold. Vulnerability makes you a better leader. Great leaders don't lead with perfection, they lead with authenticity. When leaders admit mistakes, ask for help, and show their human side, they earn trust and respect. Example: former President Barack Obama openly shared personal struggles and moments of doubt, yet it was his honesty and humility that made people trust him. Action step: whether in your workplace, your community, or your family, lead with honesty. Show that it's okay to be imperfect. Vulnerability is the ultimate act of courage. It's easy to wear a mask and pretend everything is fine, but it takes real bravery to say, I don't have all the answers. I made a mistake. I need support. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you give others permission to do the same. Example: J.K. Rowling was once a struggling single mother on welfare. She openly shared her hardships, rejection, and self doubt. Today, she is one of the most successful authors in history. Key lesson: your struggles don't make you weak, they make you human. And being human is your greatest strength. Vulnerability is not about exposing every part of your life to the world. It's about having the courage to be real, to be imperfect, and to keep showing up even when things are hard. Be bold, be honest, be you. Because the world doesn't need more perfection, it needs more authenticity. As Brown said, vulnerability is not winning or losing, it's having the courage to show up when you can't control the outcome. So I ask you, will you have the courage to show up as you? Thank you.